Are you planning a cruise on P&O Britannia? Maybe you are thinking about booking, or you have already got one coming up. Or perhaps, like me, you just love watching cruise food videos. In this video, I will take you through all the dining options on Britannia, from breakfast to dinner, covering both the included restaurants and the specialty dining options you might want to try. I will be showing menus, food photos, and giving my honest take on what is worth it and what is not. So, let's get started. Breakfast. Where to eat in the morning. If you prefer a sit-down breakfast, you can head to one of the main dining rooms. On Britannia, there are 3 main dining rooms: the Peninsula Restaurant, the Oriental Restaurant, and the Meridian Restaurant. However, it is only the Oriental and the Peninsula restaurants that serve breakfast. Breakfast is served from 7:30 to 9 on a port day and 8 to 9:30 on a sea day. The opening times of each restaurant is shown in the Horizon magazine every day. You can either queue virtually using the P&O app or simply turn up. I found that it was easy to get a table by just turning up. The menu includes a range of continental options such as pastries, cereals, fruit, and yogurt. There is also a selection of cooked breakfasts, including the classic full English, omelettes, and smoked haddock. Tea, coffee, and fruit juice are available as well. Breakfast service is usually quick and efficient, and if you have dietary requirements such as vegetarian or gluten-free, you will find options available. And here is a look at the breakfast menu that is available on P&O Britannia. Room service breakfast. The perfect start to a sea day. One of my favorite things to do on Britannia was having breakfast delivered to my cabin. This is completely free on Britannia and is perfect for a sea day if you want a lazy morning or just fancy breakfast on your balcony. Although it is free on Britannia, there is a £2.50 surcharge if you want breakfast in your room on Iona and Arvia. To order breakfast to your cabin, you simply fill out the order form the night before and hang it on your cabin door before 1 in the morning. The next day, your continental breakfast will be delivered to your cabin free of charge. The menu includes fresh pastries, fruit, yogurt, and cereal. If you have a balcony cabin, this is an absolute treat. Sitting outside with your morning cup of tea while watching the waves go by is one of the most relaxing ways to start the day. This quickly became one of my favorite things to do on Britannia. And honestly, I wish more cruise lines offered this for free. Horizon Buffet. Breakfast on the go. If you prefer a quicker breakfast, you can head to the Horizon Buffet on Deck 16. It opens from 6 in the morning, 6:30 if it's a sea day for continental options, and from 7, they start serving hot food. The buffet includes eggs, bacon, hash browns, beans, and toast. There are also cereals, fruit, pastries such as croissants and muffins, tea, coffee, and a selection of juices. One thing to be aware of is that the buffet can get extremely busy on a sea day, particularly between 9 and 10:30 in the morning. If you enjoy a lie-in, you might want to skip the morning rush and go straight to lunch instead. There is also a counter for vegetarians and vegans, and for dietary requirements such as gluten-free. All the breakfast options are good, although I wish they had an omelette station in the Horizon Buffet making fresh omelettes. One thing I do miss from Arvia is the option to have breakfast at the quays with fresh omelettes being made, and pancakes and waffles. Lunch. Where to eat in the afternoon at lunchtime. There are several included dining options. If you prefer a sit-down meal, the main dining room Peninsula Restaurant, which offers a 3-course menu. The menu includes lighter options such as sandwiches and salads, as well as more filling dishes like pasta, curry, and roast meats. And of course, there is always dessert. It makes a nice change from the hustle and bustle of the Horizon Buffet. And here are some of the lunch menus from the main dining room to give you a taster of what's on offer. If you prefer something more casual, the Horizon Buffet serves lunch from midday until 2:30 in the afternoon. The buffet usually includes a selection of roast meats, pasta, seafood, vegetarian options, salads, sandwiches, and fish and chips. While the quality is decent, I do think other cruise lines offer a little more variety. If you are spending time by the pool on deck 16, there are also some quick snack options. The Lido Grill serves burgers, veggie burgers, hot dogs, and chips. There is also a pizzeria, which may not look like much, but I actually found the pizza to be surprisingly tasty. I ate mostly on a sea day at the Lido Grill as it was so convenient in the Caribbean where you are out on deck. But the meals I had in the main dining room were good. I was not that impressed with the lunch offering in the buffet. I would like more choice and found the lunch to be quite bland and not that warm. Dinner. The evening dining experience. For dinner, there are several included options on board. The main dining rooms offer a set menu each evening, with a selection of starters, main courses, and desserts. You will find options like steak, seafood, pasta, and vegetarian dishes. If you are on Freedom Dining, you can eat anytime between 6:30 and 9:30 in the Meridian and Peninsula restaurants. If you have a fixed dining time, you will be in the Oriental restaurant with an early or late sitting. I had the early sitting at the Oriental restaurant and I found most of the meals to be great and nice and warm. It was a much better experience than I had on Avia last summer. The staff were amazing as well, and so attentive. The only thing I would say was that the desserts were nothing special. Many of them bland. The formal nights in the main dining room were extra special, particularly on New Year's Eve. Here are the menus from that night. And also some of the evening menus I had on my P&O Caribbean cruise. If you do not feel like a formal dinner, the Horizon Buffet is open from 6 in the evening, offering a similar selection to what is available at lunchtime. I didn't eat there in the evening, as I was not that impressed with the food. It was so bland and not that hot. Do you agree? Comment below if you think other cruise companies have better buffet than P&O. You can also have room service, which is extra charge. I didn't try it on Britannia, but have had a good experience in the past. Here is the room service menu for you to see. Specialty dining. Is it worth it? Now, let's talk about the specialty dining options that come at an extra cost. The Beach House is one of the most affordable options. Located inside the Horizon Buffet, this restaurant transforms in the evening to serve Latin American and Caribbean-inspired dishes. The menu includes options such as barbecue ribs, steak sizzlers, and mac and cheese. I tried the fajitas, which was not the most photogenic dish, but it was absolutely delicious. And here is the menu for the Beach House. Sindhu is Britannia's Indian restaurant, and if you enjoy Indian food, it is definitely worth considering. The menu includes a variety of regional Indian dishes, including a signature dish that offers 3 small curries on one plate. This is the menu for Sindhu. The Glass House is another great option, particularly if you enjoy wine. This venue serves a selection of small plates, priced between £5 and £15 per dish. Even if you are not a wine drinker, the food here is fantastic. The Glass House is open for lunch as well, and here is the menu for the Glass House. The Epicurean is Britannia's fine dining restaurant. It offers a 2-hour dining experience with gourmet dishes, including steak, lobster, and beautifully presented plates. The Epicurean has 2 menus that alternate, and here they are. The Limelight Club is another paid option. This venue combines a 3-course meal with live entertainment from guest performers. These are the menus for the Limelight Club. So, that is your complete guide to dining on P&O Britannia. There are plenty of included options to enjoy, but some of the specialty restaurants are definitely worth trying. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like this video as it helps more people discover it. If you are planning a cruise on Britannia and want to know what to do in each port, check out my P&O Britannia Caribbean Cruise Port Guide in the next video on screen now. And watch out for next week's video where I go through Arvia's dining options.